visit Timor-Leste. I love to come back and see the veteranos and the people of Timor-Leste, especially the young people with their smiles.
Have some more to say?
Say about here. I'm always impressed by how forward Timor-Leste is moving with all the buildings and all the traffic and the nice beaches and the bars.
Okay. How do you feel before you come to Timor-Leste, even like incident?
I first come here in 2001. I'd never even heard of Timor-Leste. I come here with the Australian Army, and I come back after that 7-month deployment. I come back in 2017 with Timor Awakening, Mun Michael Stone, and I found a great improvement, and it brought a lot of joy to my heart to see how well the Timorese people were doing.
I can say that first of all, from your friends in Australia, especially from your friends in the veteran community, that we love you. You are our brothers and sisters. Every time we come to Timor-Leste, from the times that we deployed in uniform, despite it being very difficult, we saw hope and we mustered commitment and drive to do the best we could to provide peace and security for you. Today, when we come to Timor, we visit schools, we walk through the streets. We've been working on our own school for quite some time in Same, and it is absolutely inspiring to see the energy, hard work and positive attitudes of young people of Timor-Leste. We are delighted to see so many Timorese coming to work in Australia, and we're doing our best, our very best to try to open the doorways and pathways so that more and more Timorese can come and work with us in Australia to earn good salaries, also to develop skills and bring home money to support their households here in Timor-Leste. So I'd just like to say, please work hard, study hard. Certainly from your friends in Australia, we're not as smart as Timorese people. We only speak one language, or most of us only speak one language, and that's English. So if you would like to come and join us and work in Australia, please work hard at studying English. Practice, practice, practice. You've got one of the greatest inspirations of learning English is your president, President Jose Ramos Horta. There were no schools, English schools, back in 1974, 1975. There was no LELI, there was no DIT, there were no universities. Your president taught himself to speak English by finding foreigners, by watching television, by listening to the radio, by studying books. And he, even at that time, in his early 20s, was one of the most eloquent speakers of English representing Timor-Leste. Here in 1975 in Timor-Leste, bringing in journalism, getting the story of what was happening in Timor to the world, and then later on in the United Nations, and for many years in exile as your leader in exile, leading the diplomatic front. So I encourage you with a warm heart. Once again, we love you. We love being part of Timor-Leste. We consider ourselves brothers and sisters with you, and wish you the best of luck and hope, and we'll be walking alongside you in your journey.